Today I'm going to show you how to create a napkin holder design that we use in the hotel or cafe. Anything that you need to use like for holding napkin. These designs are very good. So first of all, we need to draw the rectangle. So after we draw the rectangle, we need to give the dimension. This is the standard rectangle what we need to draw. So after we draw it, first of all, let me show you how to draw the rectangle. First of all, you need to select rectangle. After you select rectangle, you can see the rectangle comes to your screen. So first of all, you need to write 100, then comma. After you select comma, 35 millimeter. So this is the standard form of our design. So what we need to do, we have to set a reference from this point to this point, 9. You have to type 9. After you type 9, you hit enter. So our reference is this one. So from this to this point, we need to have at least, I think, 10 will be enough. 10. So what we need to do is draw our rectangle from referencing this line. By referring this line, we need to draw another rectangle. Once we draw the rectangle, we are okay to go to the further design aspect. So what we need to do is we need to select 10. This is the standard design form. So 3, 10 by 3, enter. So what we're going to check, we like this. You need to delete the reference line. After you delete the reference line, you need to select move or copy. After you select copy, you select the object. After you select the object, you need to hit enter. After you hit enter, you need to come to this line and to the other. The first will be around, the first distance will be around 40 centimeter, 40 millimeter. So what we need to do is 40 plus the rectangle distance 10. When we add these two, we can get 24. Then enter. So we also need to select this one, then copy, then put the, then okay. For we have to invert right here. How many rectangles do you need? For rectangles we need to have. So 24 times 2, it will be 48. 48. Then it. So for the above one, we can make it like this. The distance between these two boxes will be 20 millimeters. Then what we can do is select this one and select copy. After select copy, we can get, or can make this one copy with this one. Then did a long way to do this design, but there is a short way to do this. I can purify that also. So you can select this one and can do it. Select this one and 20. So our first design ended well. So what we need to do is project these lines. We need to project these lines from this point. We need like to project all these lines. The purpose will be to create the above based on this. We can do this. Can take the front line like this. This is a good way to create this design. So what we need to do is the other design will come to this and cover the entire box, so we can get what we need to achieve. So what we have to do is, first of all, we need to create, or this also need to be created. So the depths will be around 3. So if we choose this one, this as a reference, we need to use this as a reference. So we need to trim the lines that you are seeing right here. To extend, you can use the extend command. Extend, so the gap will be filled automatically. In the last video, I showed you how to extend each lens. So you have to type extend, then hit enter, extend, extend, so hit enter. So the line will be extended to the other part of your design. So hit ESC to undo everything that you select. So after we do this, all these are like the not the basics design, with the guidelines we are going to use our designs. So what we have to do is create our design based on this. So we can come to this point, select the edge of this design, then connect to this design, this line. So what we need to do is come to this place and sorry, we have to be very accurate. The design need to be very accurate. So what we can do is come to this and select this is not a reference line, so the depth will be 3 millimeter. Sorry, the depth will be 3 millimeter. Then can go right here. 3. What you can do is go to this, so you can use trim, 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 trim. You have to trim all these lines. So this one we don't use for this is a good napkin holder that we can use basic everyday life. So we have to connect this line, extrude, extend. So yeah, This for example purpose. So what we need to do is from here can give it, basically you can give a reference height in the middle of the, can select trim from home tab, then you need to trim, so this design will fit through this design. You have to understand this. This one will come to this design, and when we put them together we can get what we need to get. So in the middle of the design we can give 15 enough for one napkin. So what we need to do is give it a little bit 5 for design. And we do it like this. So we need to trim this also. So what we need to do is this one will come to this place and fits. So the idea will be like this. And do this one. Then you can use the fillet command or blend command. Then you need to select these two. So the pin holder will be formed like this. I know this one is a little longer video. Sorry for my late video on this topic. Thank you for listening.